Hey everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So we're going to hop back into Valhalla. And before we start this, I want to thank you all. I have made it to 100 subscribers. I'm really thankful and, humbled that you guys, enjoy watching my content and, enough so that you'll subscribe to me. So here's coming to the new year and, let's, hopefully there's some really good games I can, entertain you with, and, I hope you, enjoy my content as much as I love, creating the videos and stuff. So let's go ahead and hop back in. I forget. Okay, day 5. I was going to say, I don't remember what day we were on. So, okay, so I bought what Jill wanted, and we're here. We customized our room here. I like the little stripes. I didn't do the table because, I felt like the table, didn't really need to be changed. So let's go ahead and now I think we might have some new things to read. Okay, so there's nothing new there. Now I do know that there will be something here with the augmented eye. Okay, so we have alarms raise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack updating. So hijacked screens at the downtown Casanova announce what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. So that could have been the noise that we were hearing when we worked the day before. Okay, so the augmented eye is being attacked. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose the recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized. The recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. And then pollution to reach historical levels next year. So even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in the report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck. But experts say you better get used to it. Okay. Now D, that's new. So dangerous opinions. A white knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I just lined up for hours just to buy milk. And when I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking for my ID and also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID and just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforcement conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, but they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me in my temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. This thread is closed. Okay, Streaming Chan thread. Streaming Chan went nuts last night. Where the hell is she now? I don't recognize the place she's at right now. It doesn't look pretty either. At least she's getting some rest. What did I miss? Streaming Chan went to Valhalla, got a bit drunk, and got the hell out of there all hyper. Tried to steal snacks from a vending machine, but the thing defended itself with an electric shock. I'm gonna marry Streaming Chan. That's fucking nuts. You just don't mess with those things. She fell asleep from the shock. As expected from Streaming Chan. I just hope nothing happens to her while she lays there. Falls asleep at a shoddy back street in Glitch City. She'll be fine. This thread is closed. Okay, Apollo Bank is being attacked and no one's reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, LOL. Let's wait for more information. This thread is closed. Okay, so I think that's everything new. Okay, so Jill, may the gods guide Sai to safety. Okay, so let's go ahead and head to work. It's Saturday, December 17th. Okay, so good evening. I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? No, I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum, go to the bottled drinks tab, and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Okay, so Grandpa Booze. So it says go to the bottle tab, drag it to the shaker before mixing. So we just have to mix it, I guess. And serve. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Okay then. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Oh, that's not weird. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. It's gonna be a real boy. Okay, so let's give this brain a blue fairy. Okay, so blue fairy, it's 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 of these. We won't put the stuff in there. Aged and mixed. Blue fairy. Here you go. Nice, yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff? Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system like Lilum do. Can I ask you something, Miss... Call me Taylor, just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature, all while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple pamphlets with me. Here, you want one? Sure. What brings one of the world's 5 brains and jars to this place? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill. That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's going to take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awful energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to the point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. All right then, yeah, I'll make you happy. One beer to make Tyler happy. And that's definitely easy. So one of these, two of these, one of these, two of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. There we go, serve it. Here, a beer. Ah, yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. Hey, Taylor, may I ask something a bit indiscreet? You can ask anything you want. While you had your other body, were you male or female? That's actually quite the question, especially considering I don't really know the answer either. You don't? I mean, I remember my name was Taylor. In fact, I remember every detail of my life, but that one thing, that's a bit blurry. Blurry? Yeah, the team that put me here said that it might be a side effect of the whole process, but my family and friends say that even in life, I didn't put too much thought into questions about gender. So, in the end, we're back to square one. Wait, don't you have pics or anything else? To be honest, I've chosen not to look too deeply into my old identity, partly because I'm happier in this ambiguous state, but also because I have this gut feeling I'm not psychologically prepared to see what I look like. I don't know, I feel like if I do, I might crumble. Damn. Just out of curiosity, in a third-person scenario, how should one refer to you? By my name. I guess that makes sense. If you absolutely need to use pronouns, refer to me like you'd refer to any other house appliance. A TV or anything like that. An it. Are you okay with that? In the end, even if I speak, I'm just an object. That's actually something I've internalized a long time ago, even with my original body. I see. If that doesn't make you comfortable, feel free to use neutral pronouns. To be honest, you can refer to me however you want. I don't really pay mind to that. But this isn't about what makes me comfortable. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed of their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is to figure out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Just, oh, Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa. You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry. You don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilim maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name is Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay, then. Let's make a cobalt velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. Okay, so cobalt velvet. Okay, we need 2 of these, 3 of these, and 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All on the rocks and mixed. Cobalt velvet. Oh, that's a neat little glass they put in. Your drink. I hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was that? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian? Archimedes. Don't know. Event train or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late, and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That tailor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in his pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Sam, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta is the eldest one, and then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Iveta and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Iveta and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught up in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam? We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. Cute. Huh? Interesting name. What does it mean? Kakis? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. Kakis? The name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I have never heard that. Okay, I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories when rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyways, let's just give her a fringe weaver. That's hilarious. I haven't run into too many things I could not pronounce in this game, and then they give me that one, so. Okay, we need 1 of these and 9 of these. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All aged and mixed. There we go, fringe weaver. 1 fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Oh, God, no. I cannot speak French, so I'm going to do my best here. Mon eroglatio est pelin de angules? I don't know, that's probably not right. Oh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know, I can't speak French. I did try, though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please, don't ever. It sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Jeez. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involving in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh? I didn't think about it that way. It is less action-y than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Okay, so she wants a classy drink. Oh, I was on classic. Okay, so let's see. We've got Bad Touch. Brandini, that's $2.50. What was this one? $2.50. Cobalt Velvet's $2.80. Fringe Weaver is $2.60. Mercury Blast is $2.50. What was Cobalt Velvet? Let's go with that one because that's the most expensive. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the rocks and mixed. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? No. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. You've had trouble with your bills. Why not live with me? We could be roommates. Don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. Ugh, moving is a headache. I hate doing it. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm going to take my break. You want to come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken for my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and save it. We're on our break. There we go. It's now safe to keep playing. Cold. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family's tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debt. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks, but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. Do you just like my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? All right. Dorothy wants something sweet and alcoholic free. Isn't that a blue fairy? Flavor. Yeah, because I think... Yeah, see, that's optional in that one. But I think she prefers the blue fairy, because I think she's gotten it a couple times. See, most of these are all optional, it seems. Yeah, that one's got alcohol. As does that one. And I know that one does, yeah. So let's go with the blue fairy, because I think she's ordered that one before, so... And that's probably the sweetest on the list. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these. She doesn't want any alcohol, so it's aged and it's mixed. Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Isn't it hilarious? Like, she just got onto jail not too long ago about calling her a hacker, and then that's not what she does, and then that's how she introduces herself. That's hilarious. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. It was a success. Okay then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve some information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There's been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more valuable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I got through all the security protocols and looked to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff? What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me. Hack me like you'd never hacked anything before. Make me buffer overflow. Oh my god. I can't say it. Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit. What happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really. I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you were recording yourselves giving it a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilum are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it all right to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It just so happens that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Is that like an exclamation mark? Or, a question mark on his head? Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkies can just sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. If you have to say you are, you're probably not. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? What the hell does that mean? Yeah, really, what the hell does that mean? There's nothing called 17. I don't see anything listed as a number either. Let's see, I've got the Moulin tea, I've got rum, I have a fedora. Maybe it's like how many ingredients? Oh my god, that's gonna be a lot to go through. Okay, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think anything has that many. Or maybe like I could just pick one and just add a bunch of the carmetrine to it. Because I don't really think he cares what he drinks. There's a Mars Blast. Might be a good one. As with that one, the Piano Man. Or Piano Woman. That has quite a few ingredients to it. Because the extra is going to have to be the I can't say that, carmoterine. This is only 4 ingredients altogether. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 10, 12, 13. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go with this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, then 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so let's try that, and it's all blended. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Maybe did I put the wrong ingredients into it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's try it again. I might have, maybe I didn't let it blend long enough. Or I could have let it blend too long. It's not creating. That's so weird. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try this one. Well, no, let's not do a blended one. I hate those blended ones because sometimes they don't work. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have, that's 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. Oh, that's too many. That's too many. Let's reset that. Piano Man's too many. Maybe it's a specific one. Okay, let's try the Blue Fairy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if is it making a large, possibly? That'd be 5. I don't know. Okay, so 4, 5. Okay, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, did I count that wrong? I counted that wrong, did I? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's only 15. Can I add more? 16. Oh, I can. 17. Okay, so you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, let's try that. So it's all aged and it's mixed. Let's see if that works. Maybe I needed something that was with the optional Kirametrine instead of actually already having it. So let's serve it. Okay, explain. The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armandio Vigilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending bouquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No. You're taking me too literal. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example of not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that it isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed, or something. Pfft, takes over a pride? You can't take over a pride. Pride is an intangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number of 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay, then, I give up. 17 is us. A? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal? Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating perfume in a... Son of a bitch. That is... I know what that is. That's a bottle. That's a fedora. Okay, and we just mix these, right? We're about to find out. Here we go. Plum fume. Here. Ha! You didn't. Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this. Perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we are not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. I don't think that's true. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come over here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports providing that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the streets. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zabatsu Corps' CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zenkentao on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing he can't bash. Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. No, that's definitely not good. Okay, so the total earnings was $17,350. Drinks total $2,930. No mistakes. Commission is 30%. Today's payment is $879. Tips is $450. Flawless service bonus $500. Sleep tight, I'll protect you for an extra $300. Today's total transfer is $2,129, with my total funds being $3,145. Oh, that's different. So day 6, it just goes straight into work. It's now safe to keep playing. Alright, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Hopefully you enjoyed that chapter of Valhalla. It was a little kind of low key in the beginning, and then it got fast paced with the fact that the bank is being attacked, and apparently inside and outside as well. It sounds like that something's big is definitely brewing. So and then the next day we'll see what exactly is going on. Maybe we'll get a little more information. So I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a comment down below, leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.